So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Donatoni, driving through the middle. Plenty to aim at here. Shoots! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Simplicity itself.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's good running with the ball. That's very neat. Big chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. More and more pressure on the ball here. Great vision. He's having a shot! He has done it! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Barcelona are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. McTominay. That's Rudiger. Van Dijk. And it's Van Dijk. Tonali. He's found some space. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Van Dijk. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Very nicely done. It's Tonali. Tonali plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Strokes it back. Oh, good-looking ball. Steaming on goalwards. Donatoni! Oh, brilliant from Donatoni! A finish right from the top draw. And look Look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? He has given that the lot. Bang.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
A case now of complete control. Rashford engages and forces him off the ball. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, terrible pass. Rudiger. Van Dijk. Camavinga. McTominay. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. He's having a go! Smashing save, really good save that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's managed to get free. And it's McTominay. A lot of space ahead of him. And the shots! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Barcelona very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Now they just need to make sure.
Here we go again then. Oh, what a mistake! He's got away. Decent chance! ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Barcelona are having a ball here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Donatoni. And he's had a hit. Oh, that is outstanding! He's got himself an absolute peach. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Shapes to shoot! And it's there! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rudiger played back to the goalkeeper. Tomori, Rudiger, Koundé, McTominay, Van Dijk, McTominay, Rudiger. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here, much more in your face.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
And it's Koundé. Tonali. Now McTominay. Tonali running with the ball. Balde. Now it's Ferran Torres. Donatoni. He's played it back. Now it's Donatoni. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ferran Torres stood his ground strongly. That's a lovely neat pass. That pass isn't the best. Serginho goes steaming forward. McTominay come backwards here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Camavinga. Rudiger. Van Dijk. In with the challenge. Koundé. Tonali. Rudiger. Tomori. Ah, he's given it away. Koundé. Van Dijk. Koundé. And back to the keeper. Van Dijk. Koundé. Rudiger. Koundé. McTominay. Koundé. And it's Rudiger. It's Van Dijk. Tomori.
McTominay. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. He's going for goal! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Al-Kubasi tries to clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Donatoni. Shot, surely! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Martin.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And no, he's seen through all of that. That's a nicely shaped ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Played out to the right. And it's McTominay. And that's that. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Donatoni, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. How do you look back on the game? Oh, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, where 66,000 or so congregate week in, week out. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Can he get it through? Marcos Antonio, nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho, what can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Luis Gustavo. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cleared away. Back in once more. Donatoni. It's a pretty loose pass. Serginho. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. First quarter of an hour gone. Tonali does really well to win the ball there. He's in a great position here. Suarez gets a cross in. And that has been cleared. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Tonali receives it in a good position here. He is through here. Big chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Tonali plays it short. The most accurate pass. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Luis Gustavo.
Sao Paulo really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Showing great feet there. He's found a way through. Marcos Antonio. That is a superb rearguard action. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. McTominay. Donatoni. Tonali really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Koundé, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tonali. Donatoni. Driving forward. Donatoni. Driving forwards. Luis Gustavo. Antonio. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. That'll be a throw. Well, there's your danger man. A title that is entirely... Oh, he's been... And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Camavinga certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Antonio. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tonali. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
He's there to retrieve it. Now, can they get him away? Played into the box. He's there and gets it away. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Barcelona really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously. The chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. So neither side has yet broken through. Koundé does well to get it back. Koundé. Now it's Tonali. Wriggles his way through. He's shifting through the gears here. That is lovely.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cedric Suarez. Luis Gustavo. Antonio. It's a good foot in there. Donatoni being hunted in packs.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Played towards the other side. Donatoni. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
71.649
This looks promising. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And it's Suarez. Tomori promptly onto that, and that is that. Serginho, good driving run. Good ball, good take. Tries to pass it through. Shot a goal! They've done it! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Rudiger gets a foot in here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Kashari, there's no flag. Tonali can see things, others simply cannot. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get free. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he stands tall. He's going for goal! Off the post!
substituição no time do São Paulo. Camisa 9, camisa 10.
Luis Gustavo.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Antonio.
camisa 17, camisa 49. Teremos uma substituição.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Little pass back. Oh, that's neat. There's a searching pass.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Luis Gustavo does well to stand up to him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. The final 5 minutes. Very much into the last knockings. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And this is Messi.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Played out to the left flank.
Minuto de acréscimo.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Barcelona cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. And here's Park Ji-sung. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Oh, well played, well played. Hakimi. Rafinha. There's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Donatoni, looking for options for movement. Played back in. Azar. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And it's Fernandes. Now that looks a decent ball. Goes for a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Donatoni. Tries to play it through. Donatoni! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's nice. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd. And he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Donatoni really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Still goalless at the moment. That has not gone well. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Probing pass. Tonali. Now it's Donatoni. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Park Ji-sung. He has found the way through, and he lines up a cross. And Messi! just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
And he's been shifted off it.
Gabon really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Be livid with himself.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Aims beyond the defence. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Can he get on the end of this? Cross from Rafinha. Oh, super ball. Popped it! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Big chance! Well, now oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance to deliver. In comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Alexander-Arnold. Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Serginho gets a foot in here. Tonali. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Saliba. Hakimi. Spread out to the left.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
He's looking wide. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're off again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Knocks it into space. Tonali. Azar. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's an inviting looking ball, that.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Knocks it out wide. Wirtz makes the interception. Tomori. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Azar. And he's picked it up out wide. Cross in, looks like a good one. And that should get the job done. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Wirtz. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Alexander-Arnold. Ball is over the line. Can he get it through? Donatoni.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Alexander-Arnold. Azar. Park Ji-sung for Messi. Searching passes played there. Spread neatly. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Azar. Played into space out wide. Could be danger here. Hangs in across. Tries to get it clear. Donatoni producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's through, it's one-on-one! Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe! Nicely weighted ball. And the finish! It's a goal!
Finally, the crucial opener. Now that's just down to great character, Peter. It's so tempting to become disheartened having been pegged back once, but to do it all over again, that's fantastic.
Après 73 minutes de jeu par...
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Changement. Le numéro 18, Hazard. Le numéro 19, le numéro 14, Park Ji-sung. À leur place, le numéro 22, le numéro 5, Neymar. Le numéro 24.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Messi coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, it's no doubt a positive one. They want to make sure they finish the job from here.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Oh, that's well spotted. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Great defending, strong and determined.
Gabon really are showing all the necessary urgency.
Shoots! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Looking for the run, and it's been played through. Big chance, corner.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone. Donatoni takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Tonali actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And it's Serginho.
He's having a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
But pour l'équipe du FC Barcelone.
Barcelona. And that will be it. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona really were brilliant today, Peter. To produce a performance like this in a game that could have a massive outcome on the team's future. Those players have every reason to be proud of themselves and deserve every bit their status.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square
Hello,
up to each
everybody,
other
and
with
welcome
fire
to
in their
today's
eyes.
match.
This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
First effort on goal.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Oh, that one's going nowhere. Upamecano calmly anticipates. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Nice looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. He's being urged to shoot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And claimed it back swiftly. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. That has been knocked clear. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Scholes. Scholes charging forward, the ball at his feet. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Tries to play it.
There's the shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top draw. Barcelona are in front.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And here's Kökçü.
Shot a goal!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in. Now it's Scholes. He's in a great position here. Nicely weighted ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That's a simple one for the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Great chance!
It's loose, and there's... Oh, he's been caught napping! And that was nowhere near his best. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's...
Can he finish? It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. He's ended up in no man's land. Hakimi, Koundé cuts it out. Donatoni, Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Good ball, good take. And he's away. And this is Messi. Donatoni! Oh, brilliant from Donatoni! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona take the lead. And it's Kukçu.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tonali. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. He's on it. Can he get away? Now it's Tonali. And that has been clubbed away. Ball is over the line. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the first half is done. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Just a quick request today.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
On the
Well, I
road
think the
outside
message from
stadium.
the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Serginho. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Donatoni. Look at the space here. That's the keeper's ball. Can he get it through? Now it's Messi. And he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi.
There they go, hunting again.
Now it's Kukçu. Not the most accurate pass. And he cuts out the supply. Donatoni. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And he's in on goal. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here.
He's tried one! And that's off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's beautifully weighted. Lewandowski! It's run loose. Oh no, this does not look good. This is De Bruyne. Played into the box. And he's taking no chances there. Tries a shot! And he's following up! He scores! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is quite a battle.
I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That is a great pick out. Balotelli. Tonali. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Scholes. It's Belletti. Adams spots it and intercepts. Hakimi. Kukçu. Looking for the run. Donatoni. Tonali. Messi. Oh, this is a very good run. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! Chance again? No.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Belletti. And it's De Bruyne.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
A heavy challenge. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
11. Number 15.
Just beyond his reach.
Scholes.
Defending
Coming
of
on
the
field.
desperate variety.
Number 14.
Little pass back.
Number 6. Messi. Number
Concentration
21.
levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This
Substitutions
game
taking place.
could yet yield a winner.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That's been intercepted. De Bruyne. Tomori gets a foot in here. McTominay.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now, can they get him away?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's a promising position. In towards the back stick. Camavinga.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe. Shot and the shot!
Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reach. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
We are glad to inform you that
So a
today's match day
dramatic game
programs are
decided
available for
in its
scans
very
located
last
by the gates.
moments. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Arsenal against Barcelona.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So that's got things underway.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
Oh, what real chance! Goal! Barcelona! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Scorer for Barcelona.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my sympathies.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And this is Messi. Backward, and he shoots! And that has fair finished.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Nice looking ball. Now it's Hazard. Oh, Red, nice interception. Looking for options for movement. He's had it nicked away. Hazard.
Oh, really well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And now the breakaway. Now it's Tonali. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And this is Inzaghi. Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Messi. Nicely aimed pass. And he's straight offside. That looks a decent ball. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Camavinga. Great defending, strong and determined.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Shapes to shoot! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they...
And a chance! Well, now, he's been caught on it here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Knocks it into space. That has not gone well. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's just beyond his reach. Looking for the run. McTominay. Donatoni. And it's Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Donatoni. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ball's gone out of play. Hazard. Tonali. Here's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Could be danger here. That'll be a throw. Hazard. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. In towards the back stick. Khan claims it. Safe hands. Alexander-Arnold. Tonali. McTominay. Hazard. Hazard goes on a charge down the left. And it's Ruben Neves. Messi aims beyond the defence. Now it's Tonali. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Shot a goal! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Out to the right. Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. Donatoni proves too strong. And he's on his way!
And he's had a hit. Oh, brilliant from Donatoni.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable, and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Barcelona are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And the second half gets underway. Van Dijk. Played out to the left flank. Serginho. And he's in on goal. Tomori tries to clear. Messi. And he's got the beating of his man. And this is Messi. Foot in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Messi. Chips it through. Tomori kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played out wide. Tries to play it through. Hazard.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Great vision. Serginho really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Serginho. It's an imaginative pass. Donatoni. Back into the middle. It's a deception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Can he get on the end of this? Tonali. Out of play for a throw. Camavinga. It's a searching pass. Kunde. That has ended up in no man's land. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's a promising position. Tries to get it clear.
Point-blank header! Goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's come in hard. Out for a throw.
Cambio de jugadores.
Extravagant effort!
And that is doing no harm at all. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. It's a pretty loose pass. He's good running with the ball. Messi. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Cleared without complication. And it's made its way to him. Real chance!
Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete!
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. No way through. And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in, and this is Inzaghi. Now that's well seen too. Barcelona are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
He's in a good position.
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And this is getting better and better.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
4 minutos de descuento.
There will be 4 extra minutes. He's found a way through. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Now it's Inzaghi. And it's Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's come to nothing. Looking to play him in. Come on. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. From
Mbappe! Hernandez. Mbappe. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Camavinga. Here's Tromeni. Mbappe. And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Hernandez. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Great vision. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that is a little undercooked. Camavinga.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. He's in a great position here. That has not gone well. First quarter of an hour gone. No goals as yet. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Dembele. Conte. And here's Dembele. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! France! And France are in front.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And they're back on the ball again. And it's Camavinga. And he's picked out the run.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
In with the challenge. Upamecano. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
This is Dembele. That is great defending, so alert. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bui. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Camavinga.
Such good technique.
Camavinga. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Camavinga must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well timed, excellent interception. Good ball, good take. That is a great pick out.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Olise, now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face to face with his great rival. He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It looked as though... A header! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
France are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Foot in. Now this could be a chance. On the through ball. Mignon gets it away. And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
France really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Here's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
It's Dembele! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Knocks it into space. He's being urged to shoot. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bui gets across to intercept that. Vieira, a player of legendary status. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Olise with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special...
Mbappe! And again the keeper stands strong.
Mbappe really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Oh, well played. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. They've got to be quick to recover this.
And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Yoro. Bui. Conte. Chouameni. France looking to pass their way through. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Olise looking here to chip it through. Ah, that's a fine interception. Cherki. Oh, it's Dembele. Chouameni. Conte. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That has been cut short. Hernandez. Now it's Thuram. Vieira. Good shot, surely! Camavinga. Cherki. Tries to play it through. Has a shot! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It was the crispest of hits, he just trashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those beats.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 8.
So,
Le numéro
time for
6.
changes on
Le
both
numéro
sides,
10.
actually.
À leur place,
We have got ourselves
le
a
numéro
game
25.
here.
Well,
Le
there's a
numéro
real
18.
sense that the momentum
Le
has shifted here,
numéro 11.
Peter. The
Changement.
crowd are reacting to that now.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Doué. Kante has it out wide and in space.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, nicely intercepted. Dembele. And it's made its way to him. And he's been shifted off it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thuram takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Kimpembe. Doué does well to get it back. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Oh, he's bustling through here.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
It's Dembele! No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more
Il
speed.
y aura 2 minutes de temps
Deep
additionnel.
into stoppage time. Kimpembe. Conte. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, it's Dembele. Well, that's well seen too. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
France absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. We have already started here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba, starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Foot in. Now it's Mbappe. Chouameni. No way through. Zaire Emery. Chouameni. Now it's Camavinga. Nicely weighted ball. And it's been played through. Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, they...
And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Colomouani. That is good strength. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. France are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tries to pass it through. It's a goal kick. Saliba. That has not gone well. And he was quick to react. It's a sharp pass. And here's Colomouani. Looking for the run. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Upamecano gets a... Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he get on the end of this? Turns and goes back. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. And he's picked out the run. France leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Colomouani. Colomouani is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. Zaire Emery really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, easy pickings there. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cherki. Zaire Emery. Now that's well seen too. This is Dembele. It's Dembele!
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
France have the chance to go the other way. And it's Camavinga. Now it's some...
And he's got a hit.
Another save.
France couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Pavard. Cherki just eases him off the ball. Cherki.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And back to the keeper they go. Saliba producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Camavinga. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Oh, Red, nice interception. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
France go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
France really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Zaire Emery. And here's Colomwani. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's intervened well there. That looks a good...
Goes for a shot! They've done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, not quite. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's Dembele. Oh, well measured. Might be danger here. Cherki.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Nice looking ball. That's been intercepted. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
No, that was never going to make it. And he's straight offside.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de
Just about up to the hour
60.810.
now. No way through there. Cherki. Zaire Emery. Now it's Colomwani. And it's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, it shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
That could spell trouble. Mbappe. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. This looks promising. That's been drilled in. Hernandez gets rid without sophistication. Chouameni, and they can counter here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Saliba is offering a wry smile there.
He rises! It's in! Right back in the game! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. France get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Konate. Chouameni. Mbappe. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Zaire Emery. Looking for options for movement. And he's there to get it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it out wide. Camavinga hurtling down that right flank. Saliba. And it's Koundé. Here's Chouameni. Konate spots it and intercepts. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given, and he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
He has found a way through. Guendouzi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket.
Cambio.
It's just a stern lecture. Time for a change in personnel.
Se agregarán 5 minutos al tiempo
Look, there has to be more
reglamentario.
urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
It's really well cleared. Pavard. Not offside that time. Camavinga. Oh no, what has happened here? He's shifting through the gears here. And that's it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. The action has already started. That'll be a throw-in. Donatoni. This is promising. Played out wide, back into the middle. And here's Donatoni! Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, I think we have a very exciting player, Peter, in the shape of Memphis. A very...
Real chance! It's hit the upright. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
That's a good ball out wide. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? Oh, it rattles the bar. And it's Tonali. This looks promising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance.
Tries a shot! Neither side yet able to find the net. Great defending, strong and determined. Serginho. Well, that is one way to stop him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Serginho simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Now there's a fine ball. He's had a shot! Oh, it's coming in. Oh, what? It's fallen kindly here. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
And it's Memphis Depay. It's a really well-measured ball. And he has been fouled there. And he welcomes it in. Played out to the right. He's in a great position here. Looking to go deep. Koundé attempts a clearance. Looking to play him in. It's made its way to him. Big chance, must be! And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Convertido en el minuto 32. Número 18.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Corinthians finding their passes. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now this could be a chance. Knocks it out wide. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Gustavo Enrique. To Memphis Depay.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Looking for the run. He's found some space. Oh, shooting chance! And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being...
And the shot! It's a good run down the left-hand side. Tonali driving forward. That'll do under the circumstances. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Serginho. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Slows for a shot! McTominay! Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
So we've reached the hour mark. Can he get away here? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Memphis Depay. And he's being shifted off it. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, no joy this time. Out to the right. Nicely spread. Distributed tidily. Played in deep. And it's claimed by the keeper. Over to the left. It's a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game. McTominay. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's managed to get free. That's good play. And that has been clubbed away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's very neat. The ball's gone astray. Now it's Memphis Depay. Tomori calmly anticipates. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Memphis Depay. Really fierce, close defending. Now it's Memphis Depay. Oh, good spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that should get the job done. Donatoni. No, that's been intercepted. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shifted it to the flank. Not the most accurate pass. Serginho, and it's Camavinga. Camavinga running with the...
Has a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. And that's it. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this is just...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to...
Oh, shooting chance! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Barcelona can try it again now. Corner number 2 then. Tonali with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Pulisic, is probably the best of the American talent that's emerged in recent years. A real phenomenon in his youthful years, breaking all sorts of records, and he then went on to establish himself as a top-class wide player, moving to Europe at such a young age. He's only going to get better from here.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Koundé. Now, can they get him away? Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Ricci. Pulisic. In with the challenge. And here's Fulkrug. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. McTominay. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here. Looking to play him in. Now this could be a chance. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Salmakers. And it's Tonali. Pulisic.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now this could be a chance. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Fulkrug, and he's had it nicked away. And here's Fulkrug. Fulkrug. Tonali. Applies the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pulisic. Estupinian. Gets a good foot in there. Tonali. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gabia. Pavlovic. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Messi. Tonali. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pulisic. Oh, good ball. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And the finish! Salamakers with the clearance. De Winter deals with that comfortably. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Tomori. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good ball, good take. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Estupinian. Milan finding their passes. Rudiger gets a foot in here. Messi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Ricci. Estupinian. Now it's Messi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Big chance! Has a shot! Ricci. Now Pulisic. Loftus-Cheek. Wriggles his way through. Loftus-Cheek. Salamakers looking to hit the byline here. Oh, smashing header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And he's intervened well there. Salmakers, and it's Loftus-Cheek. Bonatoni, great vision. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Fulkrug. Donatoni.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Tries to
è
pass
di
it through.
81.700
Played out towards the
spettatori.
right wing. Now it's Messi. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Pavlovic. Ricci. Estupinian. Pulisic. Well-timed, excellent interception. Pavlovic cuts out the pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Stood up well to him there. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's a proper defender's nuisance because of his incessant movement, which is very difficult to stop.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Chance for a shot!
Loftus-Cheek. Aims beyond the defence, and it's made its way to him. Pulisic.
Decent chance! He's got a goal! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Looking for the run. Rabiot. He's shifting through the gears here.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Thinks about the shot. He's going to be disappointed with that. Tonali.
That's good play from him.
And a chance!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Salamakers attempts a clearance. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ricci did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And here's Pulisic. Salmakers. And it's Rabiot. He came in hard, very hard. The final 5 minutes. And it's Salmakers. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Numero 56. Lascia il campo per il numero 23.
So here comes a substitution. So time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Rabiot.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know. They have every right to be.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And the number on the board is 3. And he's being shifted off it. Gabbia. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Real chance! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean,
Donadoni! He's got away with one there. Has a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's Serginho. Steaming on goalwards. And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Alvaro Fidalgo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Can he get it through? He has a look out. Real chance. Great chance! Oh, it's hit the post. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. McTominay. He's going for goal!
Barcelona would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Driving through them. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Shot a goal!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, what has happened here? Club America are looking to go forward now. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's Serginho. Chance! Oh, crossbar! Well, that is one way to stop him. Tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter.
Chance, surely! Oh, it's come off the upright. No, he's not getting his way this time. And he's had a hit! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Now, oh, shooting chance! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Serginho. Oh, that's nice. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45. He's gone for goal! Oh, belter! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Well, I think we've reached...
Decent chance! Goal! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Clinical, just clinical. And the shots! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. And the finish! And he's missed it.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through...
Oh no, what has happened? And a chance! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's...
He's having a go! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're at it again in double quick time!
It's a mass exodus now.
Takes a shot! Oh, brilliant from Donadoni! He's got himself an And the first 45 minutes are up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. We're already back up and running after half-time. Tomori, Rudiger, Van Dijk, Tomori, Van Dijk, Koundé, Rudiger, Koundé, Rudiger, Camavinga, Serginho. He's tried one!
What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Oh, he's bustling through here.
And he shoots!
Off the post. Great ball, and he's in here.
Has another goal! They've done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying.
And he's had a hit!
He's put his foot right through that one. It's Tonali.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
He's going for goal! Oh, that is outstanding! About as smooth as it gets!
And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Tonali, very much the hero in...
you